Okay. It's funny. Like, I was just thinking about this, and I've been thinking about this for the last couple days. I have, hopefully, you can see me. I have been thinking about embracing the suck. You know, in self fulfilling prophecy, but that's a whole nother thing. Embracing the suck. This is a term that first came to public prominence about a year and a half ago when, I guess, House Majority Leader Nancy Pelosi, I hope I have her right title. I haven't looked it up. But she was given an interview and she said, embrace the suck. Of course, some people didn't like it because it's a vulgar term and, suck can be very sexual. But it's actually a military term, which means this situation is not the best. There's a lot of problems in this situation, and we need to do what we need to do to move forward in this situation. So, right now, I have a little bit of suck in my life. Nothing that I don't believe that God can move me past, but I have a little bit of suck in my life. And the thing about suck and uncomfortability or discomfort is that they're not there for you to run away from. They're not there to hinder you. They're not there because you're being punished. And that's what a lot of people think. They're not there because you're being punished. They're not there because God is mad at me. It's there because it's time for you to grow up. And a lot of us, we don't grow up unless we're forced to. We don't grow up unless we're kicked out the nest symbolically. We don't learn how to swim unless somebody throws us in the ocean and the only resolve that we have is sink or swim. That's kind of where a lot of us are at. And that's where I've been at in a lot of situations. So right now, I'm just learning to embrace the suck and realize that difficult situations come to make me better. They come to grow me up. They come because God wants me to grow up. He's growing me up. And if you have some suck in your life, don't be discouraged. Don't let go. Don't be mad at God. Realize it's here to grow you up. And think about it. Think about a woman who's pregnant and her body's preparing to have a baby inside of it. She goes through discomfort. The first month she's sick. Her back may hurt. Her body may hurt, even though she's not showing, and you may not know it. Second trimester she starts to grow. She has discomfort, trouble sleeping. Third trimester you have like this little bowling ball watermelon inside of you, and it's squished everything up. It's moved everything up. It's made you really uncomfortable. You may be unhappy with your appearance because you gain weight, and stuff. And then, when you go through the process of bringing forth the baby, it's very uncomfortable. It's very painful. It's very painful. It's a very painful process. I've never given birth, but it's a very painful process. And then, but once you give birth to the baby, you're happy. You don't forget the pain, but you're happy with what you have. You're happy with the results of what you have. And think about a woman's body after she gives birth. It never quite bounces back correctly. Some women can. They must be like superwomen. But the majority of women's bodies don't bounce back. You have some stretch marks. You have imperfections. You may have other stuff like maybe you leak a little when you pee. You may have some pain. Growth leaves a scar. Don't be afraid to embrace the suck. Embrace the suck. I'm sorry. This video kind of, but I love you guys. Don't be afraid to embrace the suck. Embrace all of it. And this is not being sexual. It's not being nasty. Embrace the discomfort. Embrace the things in your life that are annoying. Embrace those things. Don't be afraid to embrace the suck. So, whew, love you.